Today I'm going to do a little repair on my heat gun. It has a little issue, and this is the second time it's happened, so I know how to fix it clearly temporarily. It's not a permanent fix, but I don't think I'm capable of a permanent fix, and you'll see why when we get in there. This might be real helpful if you happen to have a Weller heat tool like this, but even if you don't, you just never know when, you're going to need this kind of information. I'm just saying, things happen. Okay, here's the issue. I'm going to turn it on here in a minute so you can listen to it. When I turn it on, it makes a very unusual sound, which at first I thought was some kind of an electrical sound, that was going to make me have to replace it, which made me really, really sad because I love, love, love this heat tool. It gets so much hotter than all of the craft heat guns out there, but it's expensive, and I wasn't looking forward to replacing it. I Googled the heck out of it, trying to find what could be wrong and how to fix it. Couldn't find anything, so ended up just taking the thing apart. I thought, okay, it's to that point where, if I take it apart and break it, I'm not really any worse off than I was to begin with, because the sound is not good. So, listen to the sound. And sometimes I have to move the gun for you to hear it, but it's not good. Okay, that's a little concerning, right? When, something electrical starts making a sound like that, it's not good. And I really did think it was some kind of wiring problem or something inside. But it's not, and it's easy to fix, or at least patch up for a while. First thing you're going to do is unplug your gun. Make sure that it's unplugged. Then you're going to take it apart, and I just heated it up, so okay. Make sure it's cool. There's tiny little Phillips screws down in these 3 holes, so you just get down in there and unscrew them. Alright, now just kind of work that tip off, making sure it's cool, and then open it up, and it's all like scary and electrical inside, right? Okay, now you want to take this top piece right here off, and I think it's just the one little screw that holds it in place. So you unscrew that. I'm going to set it over here, and then hold this off. And what I need to do is take this thing off. If I remember right, I just have to kind of squish it and slip it over that thing. Yep. And same thing on the back. And you pull that off. Here's the culprit right here. This little piece of paper was originally, it had some kind of tape on it, because last time I took this apart I could see the residue where the tape was, but I'm pretty sure it was not Scotch tape. But this is some kind of a heat-proof barrier that goes around, because this is the heating element right here. It goes around the heating element, I guess, to keep it from melting the inside of the gun, and so that all the hot air comes out the end of the nozzle. It keeps this from getting hot and keeps the plastic from melting on the gun. But this little thing came untaped and it vibrates together. And I discovered this because the last time I opened it, you know, this kind of did this thing, and I pulled it out. I put the thing back together and started it up, and it didn't make the noise. But I knew better than to leave this off because, you know, it's there for a reason. I'm really curious as to what it's made out of to be so incredibly heat-proof but so thin. So anyway, what I did was just kind of mess with this until I could get it firmly wedged in place so that it wouldn't vibrate quite so much. And this is why I said it's like a temporary fix, because, you know, there's really, I don't have anything that I would trust enough to secure it. You know, even like a heat-proof gaff tape or something, I just wouldn't do it because this thing gets really hot. Oh. There's my problem. Okay. Got it. Best I can. Okay. That. Now, lay this back down in here. Making sure it's not sitting on any wires. I think we're okay. Get my little screw. Now, okay, put the lid on. Like that. Okay. I want these tight, but not so tight that I can't undo them, because chances are I'm going to have to do this again eventually. This little thing goes on here, and I think I was supposed to pull that little thing out. It fell out, and I was probably supposed to pull it out to get this off, but I didn't. I just kind of yanked it. But I'll stick it back in there. And I don't know, I'm just going to beat it with a hammer. Good enough. I can still hear some faint vibration in there, but nothing like it was before. So, there you go. If your heat gun's making a funny noise, it's not always a scary electrical issue. You can go in there and sometimes figure it out, or have fun trying. Anyway. So now you can be crafty and handy around the house, or the art room, if you want. Whatever. Okay. The end. Where'd the nut go? There's a little bitty nut that goes back there, and it appears to have fallen out. Oh, I'm pretty sure I don't have another one that small. But I know it was there. I saw it earlier. Y'all, help me out. Do you see the nut? See, it goes Okay. It has to be here somewhere. I have not... Oh! Guess what? I found it! Oops. See, I told you I haven't vacuumed in forever.